when they get a chance.
Perfect. Got it. Got it. So you want to introduce everybody to me, Kim?
Well, I don't know everyone, but I can tell you who my people are because Tina
Perfect.
has.
And oh, it looks like Tina's here too. Okay, awesome. So yeah, just tell
Yeah,
me the people.
so Darla Brown, which is one of my very, very good friends of a long time.
Okay.
She is one of my on my team. And Jordan Smith, he's my nephew actually.
Okay.
And Elisa is a brand partner of mine. And let's see who else is on here. That is all I see. Oh, Tara. Tara is my sister. So
Okay.
Tara is Jordan's mom. And that's it. That's everyone that I know on here personally.
Okay. And Tina said, I can only listen. Sorry, y'all. No worries at all. Let me just. So does everybody just want to kind of tell me? We got a little bit of background noise. Let me make Kim, I'm going to make you co-host. And that way, if anybody comes in and I don't see it, let's see. Let me see.
I don't know how to be a co-host. I've never done that.
That's okay. Somebody's got some TV background noise, so I'm just going to try to mute everybody. iPhone 3. Okay, perfect. It's her. Hey, girl. All right. So, how long's everybody been in the business? Like, tell me where everybody's at. How long have you been in? What's your current rank? Tell me anything like that you want to share.
Well, I've been in. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Well, I've been in since May.
Okay.
And I think my rank, I don't know, Tina may have to correct me. She always tells me my rank. I think I am senior something director.
Okay, perfect.
I think, I don't know.
Okay, awesome, awesome. What about you, Darla? How long have you been in?
Since August.
Okay.
I am, oops, I opened the wrong thing. I am so I feel like I'm so brand new.
Have you got to ultimate yet? Have you got to top pay?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, cool. So you're at top pay. Awesome. What do you do for work?
I am a process improvement manager at my for Lowe's Hotels.
Okay, awesome, awesome. What about the Salty Pelican? Unmute. You see it where if you click the picture and then on the bottom it should say unmute. While she's trying, Jordan, can you unmute?
Hey, Jordan, can you unmute?
Kim, can you unmute them since you're co-host?
I don't know how to do that.
Here, let me try. Let's see if I can do it. Good idea. Let's see if Jordan's iPhone asks to unmute. Salty Pelican asked to unmute. Let's see if either one of those work.
Okay,
Yep.
I'm here.
Yay. Yep.
Okay, my name's Missy. I didn't realize it went under my business page. I am in Thibodeau. I'm under Tina. I've been in since July of this year.
Okay.
And now I'm team lead.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
Welcome. We're glad you're here. Awesome. And you said it's Tara?
Missy.
Missy?
Missy.
Okay, very good. All right, who wants to go next? Let's see. I'm going to ask iPhone 3. I'll set mute. There you go.
Hey,
Hey,
can you hear me?
we can, yeah.
So, my name is Nikki Otan. I'm from Lockport, Louisiana,
Okay,
and I have been doing the drops for a month.
okay. And
So
how are you
brand
doing on the
new.
drops?
I'm doing amazing. I actually have MS and Hashimoto's, but I've never taken medicine for MS. I've been having it 12 years. So it's been awesome.
I love
The
it.
things I wanted it for, the brain fog and the energy and all those things, has been on point.
I
So
love it. We have another girl. I should do a live with you guys one day. She has MS too. She's been on the drops and she's down 20 pounds. And her pain level, she says, like maybe 20% now, and where she could not even play with her son. So that's amazing. Have you signed up yet to do the business?
I'm actually a senior something. Tina
Perfect.
just Tina just posted something, but I was like, I didn't even know I hit that. Okay.
Oh, good, good, good. Great. So you're selling some drops. Have you signed on any brand partners?
Yes, I have 4 or 5 underneath me.
Oh, girl, we need to meet them too. Okay. All
Yes,
right, cool.
and I'm probably on my, I think I'm on my 3rd box of 10. So,
Yay, good girl. That's awesome. Good.
so
And see, you've done very well to recruit that quickly. Like you're not waiting around. Awesome job. Okay. Anything you want to say, Alicia or Angela or Tara? Hey, welcome, Tara.
So
We're just,
Tara and Jordan are my sister and my nephew, and they cannot unmute. They're in a place where they can't chat
sounds
like
good.
this.
No worries at all. No worries at all. We completely understand. Like we work from anywhere, right? That's a good thing about this phone-based business.
I can
And then,
unmute.
hey, girl.
Hey, this is Elisa.
Hey there.
So I started the drops and was not on them very long before I basically said to Kim, all right, well, I'm either all or nothing, so let's go. That
Yeah.
was like August 23rd. Um, yeah, so and I've got a 10-pack. And I'm not worried. I've got 3 gone out of it, but the rest will go. Not at
Cool.
all worried. I've got like one gal, she was on I don't know where she went. I need to figure out, but she went on a 4-week vacation with her hubby. She's supposed to be back next week. And so she already said, hey, I said, nope, I got one set aside for you girls. So that's kind of where we are with that.
Awesome. And are you doing the posting twice a day, every day at 9 and 3?
I will be honest, I haven't been extremely consistent. There's been a couple days I haven't felt well, and when I don't feel well, I have a bad habit of just shutting all the way down, which is not good, I know. So, but I've been trying to get back consistent with that for sure.
Okay. Okay. Awesome. Perfect. And then what about you, Angela? She might not be able to unmute. Let me ask her to unmute. If she can't, then we'll just kind of get this.
I apologize for that. I just got a phone call, so I
Oh,
bounced
you're
off and back on real quick. Yeah.
okay, hon. You're good.
I have not done anything. I just have questions. I'm with Nikki. So I just happened to be available and she sent the link, so I thought I'd hop on.
Okay, perfect, perfect. And hopefully I can answer any questions that you possibly could have. So yeah, I reached out to Tina and Kim just to say, hey, how you guys doing? Like, what can I help you with? So basically the way that I'm affiliated or associated with you guys is that a girl reached out to me and she was just wanting to know, she's in your upline. She was wanting to know, hey, I'm going to try these drops, kind of the same way we all come to this, right? So we just kind of stack up the line. But there's been some things. So I started this business about 8 months ago, and I was fortunate enough to come right under Susan Frank, who's ranked #1 in the world. And we knew each other when I was 5 years old and she was in 4th grade. So anyway, I just kind of started working with her. I have a history of autoimmune disorders. I have a seizure disorder. I have Lyme disease. I have mast cell activation. I am your girl with all the reactions. So I knew when I got results, I was like, holy smokes, what do I have my hands on? Okay, maybe now I'll talk to you about the business. I was the girl that was completely obstinate and against any MLM. Don't talk to me about your MLM. So when anybody my advice is right off the bat, When somebody says they're not interested, it means they're not interested right now. That's literally all it means. It does not mean they're not interested. 9 times out of 10, they don't even know what's on the other side of this. You know what I mean? So Susan Frank was very, very smart. And I'll tell you guys what she did with me. I got my drops. She checked in. Hey, girl, do you have your drops? Yeah, I got my drops. Okay, let's jump on the phone really quick and let me walk you through these drops. So every customer that I get now, you guys, because when we start, sometimes our business is much more quick, right, than it is right now. But I jump on the phone and I kind of start going over their food plan with them. I send them the information and then I verbally go over it. And then we just start troubleshooting. Okay, based on what this is, where do you think you could potentially get hung up? What I've also learned recently is do not put all the pressure on them to do the food perfectly right off the gate. Your priority is for them to get these drops in their body consistently. So even if they want to take it easy for a week, you just want them to promise to themselves they're going to see this whole bottle through regardless, and that you'll talk to them next week and rein in the food unless ask them unless you wanted to go all in right now. And a lot of times people, if they have that choice, then they feel like, okay, they don't feel their inner child, saying, oh no, you're not going to take this food away from me again. You know how crazy we are about food. I don't know if y'all were, but I was like binge eater since I was, 10 years old. Kim too, right? We've been all down the Optavia train, the Weight Watchers train, like we've been on. Has everybody here been on all the trains? Oh, you haven't? Well, you're lucky, girl, because the rest of us are crazy people. But and some people aren't. My mom, she could take food or leave it. Really doesn't care. She thinks me and my dad are crazy because all we thought about was food. So I kind of, get them set up for success. Okay. That's like right when they get the drops. Then, and I would do this with people that reorder or anything, like just really make sure they feel supported. And then you're going to check in on them again a couple days later. And then check in on them a couple days later. Check on them 3 times that first week, because this is what's going to happen. They're going to love the drops. They're going to have so much energy and they're already going to be losing weight. And we want to try to convert that person then. And I know that sounds crazy and it sounds like it's too early, but that's called ignorance on fire. That's the people you want because they sign up, they start selling boxes and they're ready to go. Also, they feel like, dang, if this works for me, it can work for anybody. You know what I mean? You know how we feel that way. So that's one scenario. The second scenario is, oh, yeah, I have so much energy, but I'm not really losing. That just tells you they're not eating on the food plan. You know what I mean? And you don't need to shame them. You don't need, well, when you're ready to get this dialed in, I'd love to get you on a 3-way call with my health coach. And with that, you could use Kim or Tina, or you could use me. And a lot of people, sometimes people just need to hear it from a different person. They just do, if they know you or whatever, that's kind of what I've found. Or the third scenario might be like, man, I feel awful. Like I'm detoxing. I don't have a lot of energy. Those are the people that were not deficient in methylated B12. So the high energy people, they were really deficient. The low energy person, that just means they're not. It could take them 7 to 10 days to level out. And you're always going to recommend push water, push water, push water, because those toxins have to come out the pee, the poop, or the skin. Okay. So how many of you guys feel comfortable asking somebody to get on a call or a Zoom to talk about the business or about their journey or about their drop journey? Are you comfortable with that? Do you want some tips on how to do
Mhm.
that?
Yeah.
So what I normally say to people, oh, that's if they're having good results. Oh, that's so great. Like, that's really amazing. Like, I would love to share more with you about these drops and maybe how you can continue to purchase them. When's a good time of day that you could give me 15 minutes? Morning, afternoon, or evening? And then I shut up. And then they're like, well, just tell me about it. Nope. It's way easier to show you than tell you. And you guys, if y'all want to stay on this call at 8:30, I'm going to do a Zoom presentation. So what I did is everybody that reached out to me about the drops, I would say, oh, are you interested in just the product? Or are you also interested in an additional income stream? right? Only product, or are you also open to earning another income stream? When you ask if they're open, they're like, oh, well, yeah, I could be open. What you got? You know what I mean? And that right there, if you can become a master appointment setter, everything in your business will change. And so that's what I did. I would just get people on Zooms, get people, and sometimes I got rejected. And of course, I don't feel the best, but who cares? It means no right now. So I'd go on to the next one, go on to the next one, go on to the next one. And sometimes people would get on the Zooms and they'd be like, whoa, I just want to try these drops. And I'd be like, that's all good, because now they've got that seed planted that, oh my goodness, I could really make income. And you guys, I turned that into $18,000 in month one by doing what I'm telling you to do. So I know that it will work. The more that you believe it, the more it will work. How do you guys feel that you're doing currently on the food plan?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. What about the rest of
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, I like the food plan. I was eating like that before, though, mostly. Um, I mean, I would come off occasionally, but we ate pretty clean before. So
Okay. And
it's easy.
okay, and what I find, like Halloween, I didn't do good. I'll be honest. And I'm a candy addict. Like, and I almost made it till like 9 o'clock that night, right? And then I was like, oh, I think I just want some candy. And I tell you, with these drops though, you can get on so much faster. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I would be off. I'd be on the sideways for weeks, months, like you never knew, you know what I mean? And so I am grateful about the drops but I do find the cleaner my food is, the more I resonate with these drops. So y'all feel that too. And the more you really go out and share them. So like when reach out to a friend, reach out to a buddy, reach out to Kim, reach out to Tina, reach out and say, hey girl, I'm struggling. Can I just report my food to you for 3 days? Like, just get back on to saying, okay, it's 10 o'clock at night. I'm about to go lay my head on the pillow. I'm going to sleep. I had a good day. Or, girl, I put that cream in my coffee again today. We do some weird stuff. It's like we're perfect. And then it's like, no, but I just need to go buy Starbucks, or I just need whatever the weird thing is that we do to keep self-sabotaging. So I will say that, like the reps that I have that, I see the cleaner they are on their food plan, just the better they do. So just kind of let that, and the more water they drink. So if we kind of start getting lax and we've only drank, it's like we've only really had 40 ounces, people's like, oh, I've had 80 ounces. I drink 80 ounces a day. And they're really talking about the day that they did really, really good and all the other days. So what kind of things do you guys like? I guess the posting at 9. Okay. So a couple things about social media. This is what I do every day like clockwork. I set my alarm for 9 a.m., 9:10, 3 p.m., and 3:10. And the reason that I do that is I post every day and then I boost it over to Telegram. And then at 9:10, when it dings me, I go back to the post that I created that day and I comment back on everybody. Because Facebook, the whole algorithm thing right now is you need 12 comments, 6 words or more in 12 minutes. So if you post it and you don't boost it over there to Telegram, like do that, like make sure you do that and then reply back, because Facebook's kind of evaluating, all right, is she really participating? Another thing is put yourself on Facebook. Like put yourself on there with the picture of drops. Get on there and do a 30-second video. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited when I did when I saw myself in a picture, how much the inflammation in my face is down. Oh my goodness, I slept through the night last night for the first, I'm sleeping through the night for the first time in 6 years. People don't care what it is. It just needs to be so that they resonate. Oh my goodness, I got a message from a client who has Hashimoto's and she has energy and is releasing weight. Whatever it is, put yourself on Facebook multiple times. Is anybody's person Linda Grove, or is she coming on for the other meeting? Not that y'all know of. Okay, I'll leave her in the waiting room. And so that's kind of some of the things. And if I go and stalk people's Facebook when they're like, well, it's not as busy as I think, I'll go look, okay, looking at 9 and 3, did they boost it? Can everybody comment? Did they go do it back? And that is like the minimal thing to do. Has everybody kind of had some success from the drops? Like Kim, how much are you down?
Well, I didn't have much to lose. I wanted to lose 10 pounds and I lost 8.
Okay.
And then I kind of just been at a standstill. And I'm okay with that. Like I'm not, I would like to lose more, but like I'm not stressed about it.
Yeah.
I'm just I think if I were really, really consistent, I would probably lose more, but I'm not. I'll come off on the weekends. Maybe we'll go out to eat, and then I'll eat maybe some bread or um, whatever, And then I always get right back on it the very next meal, though. It's not like I eat all day long like that. I
Yeah.
come off of it. The very next meal, I'm eating a healthy meal, protein. But yeah. Do you ever recommend someone to that's been on the drops? Okay, I've been on the drops since I think it's May. Like to come off the drops for a
No.
week, give your body a
No.
rest, and then get
I
back on
did it. Don't do it. I
Don't?
did it
Okay.
because I heard somebody say, do it. And I had so much food chatter, started getting depressed. The inflammation started. Yeah, do not do it. I don't
Okay.
buy in that. Yeah, I don't buy into that at all. And the thing about it is too, is it's kind of like some of these people, you guys, they're going to have such severe hormone imbalance and autoimmune issues. If they eat off bread or if they eat off like 1 or 2 times a week, they're not going to lose. Like Kim, she's in maintenance basically, right? She's like, hey, two measly points, like pounds, you know what I mean? But most of our people, we just need to just counsel them. No worries. We know everybody's not perfect, but every time you go off, you kick yourself out of fat burn for 3 days. And that's
Mhm.
pretty important information, right? When they want to put butter
Mhm.
on this or they want to, have a handful of Skittles. Well, it was only a handful of Skittles, which we're so food addicted. This is Skittles, the cat. My son stopped gluten, dairy, and sugar, and we got a kitten. And he said, okay, we're going to name her Skittles since I can't ever have candy. I was like, well, you might resent this cat, but it really is cool how we can start changing our family, the dynamics of our family, right? Like my in-laws are both off of all of their type 2 diabetes medications. They're down 40 pounds. My husband's down 20 pounds. He's so mellow now. And my son is only 8.5 and has Lyme disease and no longer has chronic pain. So, these drops, like I feel like the more that we can kind of try to keep the enthusiasm for when we first started experiencing the drops, like you have MS and Hashimoto's, like remember how good you felt and how different this was? If you can like bottle that excitement, and every time you talk to these droppers who they start to they're having good results and like you remember like, oh my gosh, yeah, that's what it was like. Yay, and you started selling box like when you get these brand partners, like how fun it was to sell your first box of drops. And and I just feel like with this business and with everything, like mindset's everything. Like if we wake up thinking nobody wants to be my brand partner, none of these customers want to sign up. Well, guess what? Who's going to want to come and do business with you if that's what you think? Like, if we can lead with, oh my gosh, we've got our hands on the unicorn, who wouldn't want this? Like right now, for example, you guys, think of how many moms, and it's always a mom thing, 9 times out of 10, are thinking or like racking their brain thinking about how much they're about to spend on Christmas. The Christmas dinner, all the stocking stuffers, all the kids, all the in-law, you know what I mean? Like we spend some money on Christmas. And right now, if somebody were to come in and buy a 30 pack, that's $2,300. They're saving $400 right off the bat. Literally, they could do a social media campaign and turn around and sell 30 boxes of drops and literally pay their Christmas off. What kind of objections are you guys, is there anything specifically that y'all feel like you're struggling with right now that I could help you?
I have a question, Susan.
Okay.
For client support, for people that have been on the drops over a week, that first week you said you contact them at least 3 times, checking in on them.
Yep.
After that, do you do like a weekly text with them?
A weekly text, and
Okay.
Kim, there's probably something I want to show you and Tina, and then we can decide about rolling it out. It's called Project Broadcast. It's a 21-day campaign through text message, you guys, that it will send your customer something every day, 18 out of 21 days. And it's like, hey, it's day one. Oh my goodness, here's all the question and answers you might have about the body balance and drops. Then the next day it's like, here is a thing on hormone and health. So that's what's coming. But for right now, yes, I check in on everybody every Friday.
Okay.
Set yourself a check-in day. If not, you won't do it. Like you'll be like, oh my gosh, it's been 13 days and I haven't checked in on these people. And if you're not out of sight, out of mind, how many supplements have you guys bought that y'all don't take? I have thousands of dollars of supplement, like an insane amount of supplements, and I'll go on to the next one. So you want to just kind of make sure you stay in their faces a little bit.
Okay, so if you do that, because I do that, I check in weekly. I text I used to do every Monday, now I'm on Wednesdays, but I
Oh,
have
Tina already uses public. Wonderful. She already uses that program, so she can help
Okay.
you guys.
So I have so many of them that don't even respond or text me back. Do I just leave them alone and stop texting them? Because I feel like I'm just sending a useless text because none of
Well,
them
I think
answer me
what's a good
back.
thing that we could do through that program is that we can go in there and say, hey, girl, let's talk about it. Did you finish these drops? If you didn't and you were falling off the diet or whatever, like let's get back on. And I'm going to have a constant companion text coming to you to help you support you in your journey. Are you open to doing it? So we'll kind of try to resurrect. Let's come up with a plan to resurrect those people.
Okay.
It's me. I'm gonna respond to your drop text.
Okay, so yeah, and she may not even. She's like, yeah, and we got people coming in the waiting room. I'm gonna
But
let
she
these
calls
people.
me every week, so I don't.
So you've got.
I
We-
talk to you all the time, so
I know,
darling.
so but I don't respond to that text.
Okay, gotcha. So this right here, you guys, is a presentation. This is what you're going to learn more than anything. This is going to be where you want to try to invite people. Okay, super short script. Do you prefer morning, afternoon, or night? Let's set a time. We have these every Tuesday and Wednesday night at 8:30 p.m. This time right here. So that's standing. But if you feel like, oh my gosh, this person could really be awesome, right? Like get us we can do a private Zoom for you. Like I'm always willing to do that until you feel comfortable. Okay.
Does anybody else have any questions before she has to go? Let's
Y'all
ask.
stay on if you can. Stay on if you can.
I have something to say. Okay, so can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, because I heard something else. Okay. So I started in June at 237 pounds. I'm at 201 right now. I went from a size 24 and I got into a 14 this weekend. I also had already been eating on that plan. I was on Optavia before. So I
Okay.
just kind of like finished off the foods I had when I started, but I'm already like a finger food person, fresh vegetables, fruits, stuff like that. And so like I post a lot of the meals I eat, just to either show what it's about, and then there's so many people like, I just don't want to change the way I'm eating now. And I'm like, well, okay, you don't want to get better. I'm sorry,
Oh, so I've got advice after this. Stay on this call and I'll tell you. It's really their mindset. And without the drops,
Exactly.
they feel powerless, girl. They feel
Yeah, because
powerless.
like for
So
me, I was a chocoholic.
me
Like
too, girl.
I could
Tell
eat
your
a half a
testimony. Will you tell your testimony on this call?
the one coming up.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
perfect. I'm letting everybody
Absolutely.
in from the waiting room. Okay, I'm gonna let you
Okay.
go.
Okay.
All right. Hello. Welcome, everybody. Good to see everybody tonight. Hey, Steph, I'm going to make you co-host as well.
Perfect.
How is everybody doing? Okay, awesome. And that way you can mute. So what we'll do, hey, everybody, thank you for coming to hear about the drops tonight. So whether you're wanting to just hear about the product or you're interested in possibly hearing about the product and sharing with others, we're going to give you kind of an opportunity to look at different things. So what I'd like to do, Steph, I'm going to call on you, but first I'm going to call on my brand new friend up here. She just told me her testimony. I was like, oh my goodness, you need to share this, girl. So go for it.
Okay, hi guys. My name's Melissa. I started the drops in June. Right before that, I was on Optavia and I had dropped 20 pounds, but for health problems, I couldn't stay on that plan. And I need to plug my phone in, sorry. So I got with Tina and I got on the drops. Well, I've lost 34 pounds. I started at 237 and I am at 201. I've lost a bunch of inches. I was in like a 24, 26 size jeans, 3, 4X, sometimes 5X shirts, and I'm in a medium top. I'm in a 14 jean and between a 14, 16 jean. Yeah, and I feel amazing. I was diabetic since 1999. I was told I was never coming off of insulin. And July 31st of this year, I got taken off of insulin. I got taken off of omeprazole, and I've been on a CPAP machine since 2015, and I haven't slept with it in the last 4 days. And it's, I mean, I just, I'm winging it. I don't know what else to say, but like I share my testimony constantly and, people are amazed and they're happy and they want to do it. But it's like the mindset is, I don't want to change what I'm eating. I'm like, okay, well, suffer with the inflammation and suffer with everything else that comes with that. For me, I was a chocoholic. Like I could eat a half a pack of Oreos at night with a glass of milk, And so I got a box of Oreos in my pantry for my dad when he comes visit, and I have not been tempted.
Oh, hold on. You accidentally muted yourself. Give me 1 second. I'll unmute you. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can ask to unmute. Okay, there you go. See if you can.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry. So yeah, like I have Oreos in my cabinet for my dad when he comes visit. Like we just lost my mom in May. And that's the part too. Like they say, like it helps with depression and stuff like that and mood swings. Yeah, my mom died in May. My husband left me in April. And a smile has never left my face. Like has not left my face. I miss my mom absolutely. My husband, on the other hand, well, that's a whole different story. But anyway,
No wonder you're smiling. Yeah, you happy now, girl. You got rid of that weight. All this weight.
so yeah, and it's like the mind thing, like everybody's like, how do you still smile? I mean, I know it's because of God. I am a full-blown Christian and I'm very strong in my faith, like the enemy's been fighting me hard this week because at a ladies meeting this Friday night, I'm giving my testimony. And so like, and I know God put these drops in my life. I know he did. But yeah, mentally, physically, medically, it's been amazing. It's been amazing. And so like, I want to take people and shake them. I'm like, come on, come on. Like you see what's going on. I share other people's stuff, between the price and like I've explained the 30% off if you sign up. And I've had like 3 people sign up in the last maybe 2 or 3 months. I think it's 2 months, maybe 3 months. I've had 3 people sign up, and I'm excited for them, but it's like, People
Well,
just don't
perfect,
want to
girl.
step off.
We'll help you help them. Cause I tell you what, the more of these drops that we can get in people's hands, like listen to your
Absolutely.
results. Like, well, you know what you know, and that's the amazing, beautiful thing. And whoever resonates with this, like they're gonna want it. So whoever's here
Right.
tonight to hear this information for the first time, like we're super excited for you because we know you can get some of the results like she just mentioned. Steph, you want to give a quick 30-second, 1 minute present testimony, and then I'll get into this to be respectful of
Okay, 1
everybody's
minute, 1
time.
minute. I had a very sick child, Lyme and co-infections, brain inflammation, all kinds of stuff, which
Mhm.
put me in the role as caregiver. So I'm panning, I'm trying to solve, I'm on the internet going down, fighting with doctors. It was intense. God was involved. We helped our child heal. And then I was a hot mess. That cortisol had been up for years. Susan turned me on to the homeopathic stuff and the drops. And I was already having issues with cholesterol climbing and A1C. And I knew I didn't make it through all that journey to tank myself. So I got on the drops about 2 months ago. I didn't say anything to my doctor. And I went into the doctor and she was shocked. She had no idea because now all of my labs are in range. I don't have to get on statins. My entire family's on statins. But really, more importantly, the health of it is my outlook is more positive. I do have more energy. I'm sleeping better. And then I said, I need to start contributing to the family. I need some income flow. So just through sharing, because God knows I was sharing goofy stuff like Netflix movies or nail polish. I just started sharing the drops, really started to see some income knowing that God's a calling, Jesus is calling. We can help people. We can help people however we want, but it starts with us. It starts with us. So we heal and then we share. 1 minute and 5 seconds.
You did amazing, girl. Your testimony is awesome. And Steph she's making a really awesome income now with this company. She's doing so great. And a lot of people have joined her team and she's released the extra. You had a few pounds. She didn't have much to lose, but a few pounds. But now, yeah, it's so beautiful to watch you thrive. I mean, that